Here are 12 mistakes that you want to avoid in your life because it can ruin your life. Number one is expecting things to change when you change nothing. So we often hope that something will happen. We wish for something to happen, or we're praying for something. But we don't change anything in our own way, in the way we think, what we do, how we speak. And when you don't change anything, well, your life is not going to change. And this is also especially for people. Like, we often want to change people, but if we don't start to change something in ourselves, they're not going to change either. Number two is neglecting your relationships and yourself. Often we kind of neglect people that we care about. We forget to write them or call them because we got so many things in our life going on. But it's important that just once in a while, or maybe just every day, you send a text to one of your closest people, hey, how are you doing? Or good morning. And for yourself, it's especially around keeping promises to yourself. So when you promise yourself that, okay, today I want to relax, then you relax, and then you don't start doing a lot of other things. Or you say, today I will train, I will go for a run, and then you don't do it. You need to kind of keep yourself accountable. Also about eating healthy, like, okay, I want to start, or just today I want to eat this and this and this. And then you end up buying something else. So keeping promises to yourself and keeping good connections is very important. Number three is that you need to stop trying to control everything, because short version is you can't. You can't control the world. You can't control people, what they think, what they do, how they react. You can only take control of your own life, how you're feeling, what you're thinking, and what you're doing. So stop trying to control everything else and start to let go of everything that you have planned, because you might have planned that then you're going to do this, or you're going to move here, or you're going to do this and this, and then suddenly that plan changes. So just let go, just let it flow, go with the flow. Mistake number four is stop caring about the wrong things. So especially as women, we tend to care a lot about what people think. So stop doing that. It's going to ruin your life. It's going to prevent you from doing the things that you really want. Another thing is also stop caring about getting the newest phone. Stop caring about fashion. Well, maybe not too much, you can care about what you're wearing, but don't be obsessed with it. Don't care about Netflix and all of these kind of material things, because that's not what's important. You need to care about what's actually important, like your health, how you're feeling mentally and physically, the people around you, people you care about, people you love. Start actually spending your energy there instead, and start to actually be present in your life. Start to enjoy your life and do more of the things that actually make you truly happy. Mistake number five is primarily for the younger people and people pleasers, and it is knowing what is right for you but not doing it. So often we have parents, we listen to people who say, like, you should do this, you should take this education, you should live here, you should do this and this and this. But we actually deep inside know that we want something else. And it's very important that you start to do that. Do what you love, do what you're passionate about, what you can feel is right for you, and don't care about what other people think. Number six is reaching out to people and asking for help. So most of the time, we are not very good at doing this. If you have a problem, you often wait for someone to call you, for someone to figure out that you have a problem, so they will text you and call you and say, hey, are you okay? Instead, you should start to pick up your phone and call them or text them and say, hey, I need your help, or hey, can I talk to you for 5 minutes? Ask for help when you need it. People are not mind readers. I'm very intuitive, but I'm not a mind reader. So when you need help, start asking for it. Mistake number 7 is living from your head and not your heart. So most of us, we like to think and analyze everything that we do and every situation in our life, and we kind of do what feels safe. We do what we should, but instead of listening to your mind being in your head, start to listen to your heart. Connect to your heart and actually find out what it is that you truly want. What do you actually want to do? Now, number 1 is a tough one. Expecting life to be easy. And I think a lot of people make these mistakes, that they think that relationship is just about finding the person and then everything is going to be okay. Or you just have to find a job and then everything will work out and then you just get a higher promotion and so on. Like, they expect that everything should just be easy. But you should actually kind of treat every area in your life as a job, as something that you should kind of study for, something that you should spend time on and work for, because you have to in relationships, and that includes friendships, family, and so on. And this leads me to mistake number 10, which is not investing in your own personal growth. A lot of people don't do this. We'd rather spend money on a new phone or on Netflix or going out for dinner and spend money on all of these nice things instead of actually spending money on learning, on growing, on our own healing, so we can actually start to be in good relationships and not attract the bad ones because we haven't healed it yet. And the more work you do on yourself, the more competent you become, the more you feel secure and safe in yourself. You know your strengths, you know your weaknesses, you know your limits, you know your resources. You start to feel confident in your own skills and that you can actually grow and you can figure things out. The more opportunities you're going to get, like in your job or in relationships. Mistake number 10 is not taking risks. When you don't allow yourself to take risks, when you feel too comfortable, we can say, in your own space, and you are afraid to kind of go out and take a risk, go out and do something you haven't done before, it's going to prevent you from living your life. So start taking more risks. Just try things, do things, go out and live your life. There's this great quote from a movie, Aragon. It's a smaller, older now kind of movie where this teacher, he says, better ask forgiveness than permission. And that's something you should take in mind when living your life. Mistake number 11, what you avoid controls you. Whatever you are avoiding, whether it's a hard conversation, a place or people, emotions, whatever you are trying to avoid is controlling you. So start to become aware of, what am I avoiding? Ask yourself, what am I avoiding? What don't I want to see? Who don't I want to be with? Where don't I want to go? And why? Because it's going to control you. The last mistake is thinking everything is permanent. We tend to kind of settle in things like our job. We think we have this job and we think, oh, we're going to be here for the rest of our lives or for a long time. Or we have this boyfriend, we think they're gonna last forever, like we're perfect together. Or we have our family, our core family, who's like, we think it's going to be forever. But the truth is that everything changes. The only permanent thing we can say is change. Everything changes. Somebody could die. your boyfriend could leave you. So just keep in mind that everything can change in an instant, and don't be too attached to things or people or situations in your life. Thank you for listening. Please leave your comments with which ones or several ones of these mistakes that you are doing and which ones you're gonna try to work on. And if you liked it, subscribe to listen to more of my videos, share, and I'll see you in the next one.